because we know Spanish, Portuguese, Latin languages that came from the Latin, né? They have a specific structure, a specific way to work, né? But the Chinese, uh, Chinese, let me just use something. Because the Chinese has a different way to work. For example, the reality verb tenses, you don't need to conjugate verbs. The reality articles. Uh, the grammar compared to our Latin language, it's much more easy to understand. And the Chinese is the root of the other Asian languages. I mean, for example, Japanese is other language, but the kanjis from Japanese came from the traditional Chinese.
Oh,
Yeah. The Korea, nowadays, Korea has their alphabet, but before that, Korea used the the sinogramas, né? The sinogramas from Chinese. So it's another way to understand. For me, Chinese remembers me much Libras, the language of signals.
oh,
For me,
so
I think
interesting.
for me, it's the nearest language I can imagine. I can think about Chinese.
And it was really good to open mind and see another part and strengthen another part of our brain because it's
Yeah,
different. Yeah, it's a part interesting to open in our brain.
I have
yeah,
lots of Chinese and Koreans neighbors here in República, and they all can speak Portuguese. So I think that I can maybe in the future speak Mandarin or Korean because they can speak our language, and our language is so difficult too.
yeah, yeah. For example, for a Chinese to learn Portuguese is very difficult for them. So today I take the suggestion from the AI of the system because I was thinking about them. But the platform suggests me understanding emotions, I think is a good thing. So today the subject is about understanding emotions. So let's go to the first question. What emotions do you find easiest to express and why?
For me, I think happiness because is most of time I'm glad, I'm happy. I try to see the bright part of the day of the life, and for me is easier to express happiness.
Yeah, I guess it's the same for me. People used to say that I am a very happy person, that I can't like show that I am a very happy person, even though I am a introvert and a very shy person. So happiness, it's the one that I like to show it to people and to express it. But sometimes the bad emotions can show very easily too, like impatience and angriness sometimes. But I try to hide just a little bit because I think that's no one's business to know that I'm angry or impatient. But the happiness is the better one to show, I guess, and to express.
Do you think it is healthy to hide the negative emotions?
Yes, it depends on the circumstances. Like when I'm at work, I try to be more calm and to not show these emotions like every time, because I know that people are always watching me, especially because I'm a intern. Um, okay, like I have this in mind that no one's watching me like every single second of the day, but I try to be more I guess more, I don't know, don't show this kind of emotions. But here with my girlfriend, for example, I'm always talking about my feelings and how I feel. So it depends on the circumstances and if I trust the people too.
Very good. Yeah, normally the negative emotions are the most difficult one for people because the people tries to hide because of the reasons.
Yeah,
I
I think negative emotions we try to hide because could be a rudeness. If I'm angry, it's rudeness to show for you. Oh my gosh, blah, blah, blah." It's not good for relationship. It's not good for the environment.
yeah, that's true. We are also we are talking about how to express an emotion and not how to deal with the emotion. It's another subject.
Yes, yes,
For example, I think most people don't express the emotion, but also don't have facility. Don't is easy to deal with this kind of emotion. Fear, for example, fear is very difficult to deal, and people sometimes try to hide, don't express.
yeah. I think fear is more easier than anxious, for example, because when we have fear, talk about robbery, for example, you both show the fear of robbery in República. Yes, I think fear is not so difficult to show.
What is anxious?
Anxious is most difficult because I'm anxious to do this, and this is a kind of no one is not a business for no one. It's a business for me. The anxious is talk about me. I think anxious is more difficult for me.
Don't you think it is a kind of fear?
No,
If you st if,
I think it's a fear mixed with hurry, anxious.
Mhm.
Sometimes I experience anxiety like a kind of fear, but when I am precipitating, like when I have fear from the future, I have like
Yes,
doubt of the future,
Yeah,
but not like a fear itself, more like a when I am overthinking.
yes,
yeah, it is, in my vision, the root of the anxious is the fear to can't control something, the fear to can't do, you can't be able to do that. The fear, but the fear is the fear we fear. For example, something you can't control. When Vanda says about robbery, for example, is fear of being robbery, is something about a little distance, you know. I mean, robbery is not distance for us. Nowadays, it's very violence, but it needs sometimes a place, a conditional. If you don't go out of your house, you go they don't go to robbery, for example, né? But in my vision, the root of the anxious came from the fear of can't control, of some of or of the fear of couldn't deal with something, fear of imaginative future.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Is that? Is that? I
So
agree.
so the root came also from
Yeah,
fear. If you
yeah. It's the same. The root is the same.
so I don't think there is a find is and I don't think there is a emotion to express because yeah, because depends of the people. I don't. I think it is for me. I think the most is calm to be calm because calm is different from happy. Calm is like okay, I'm relaxed. I'm happy for me. For me, happy is more euphoric. Oh yeah, you mean there is a euphoric behind the happy in my vision. When you are calm, you are relaxed, you are balanced, I mean, you're not exactly happy. Oh, yeah, não sei o quê. So, for me, the calm is the easiest to express because it's what I most of the day. All right,
All right.
let's go to question 2. How do your emotions influence your daily activities and choices? Who wants to respond?
Go ahead, Luis.
Okay. Um, I'm a very morning person, so I like to wake up early, and because I know that I feel good and more energized, I guess, when I wake up early and when I go to the gym. So to feel good during the day, I do this because I'm a self-aware of who I am. So I try to, this is a way, this is a like a strategy to be in a good mood sometimes, but sometimes I can't do this everything I want. I need a routine and be like organized to do this. Sometimes I can't. So sometimes I wake up in a bad mood. I don't want to eat. So this can influence during my day, in my work sometimes. So I can't, I need to deal with this, with everything that I don't want to do during the day because I'm kind of in a bad mood. It can influence my diet too, the way I eat. Like sometimes I don't feel really hungry when I'm nervous, when I'm anxious. So I can experience this, and I try to be more mindful sometimes and understand why I'm feeling down. I'm a very impatient person too. When I need others, when I need to deal with people and work with them, and I try to understand that everyone has their time and their own perspectives on things. I guess, and about activities, I try to exercise during the night too to feel really tired and have a good night of sleep. Like I love martial arts. I love like doing Muay Thai when I have the time, or Jiu-Jitsu to feel really, 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 really tired and rest and finally can, because anxiety is something like this. You feel tired but you can't rest, you can like have a calm mind to rest even though you feel very sleepy during the day. So I try to understand this. It's not every day that I can do it, but I try everything I can.
And about you, Wanda?
Yeah, I try to have a routine with a calm and happy day. I it's difficult for me to lead with angry and another kind of feelings, but anxiety maybe when I have a hard surgery in my clinic, I get a little bit anxiety because it's new or I don't know about all the psychology of my patient, and things like that get me anxiety. But it's okay. I can lead with this, and I try to calm me down, and I try to breathe. I try to do meditation. And I calm down, and I get again to my concentration with a calm and happy person.
Yeah. Thanks. For me, it's the opposite. My daily activities help me to influence my emotions. It's the opposite. I need a very specific routine. I go to swimming Monday to Friday, so I'll wake up early to go to swimming. And after swimming, I go to the park. I swim more or less 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., more or less. No, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Then I go to a park and I start the meditation in that park, 40 minutes, 15 minutes more or less. And then I go at home to work, to study. When I don't follow my routine, it's much more difficult for me to concentrate. I become more anxious. So it's the opposite, the routine of meditation, of trying to eat healthy things, of doing exercises. Swimming is a very good exercise. Uh, for me, this is what influences my emotions totally. So normally it's the opposite. The daily activities and choices influence my emotions, not my emotions will influence my daily activities and choices.
I guess swimming is the greatest exercise for mental health and body health too, because it's so silent, so quiet when you are under the water, and you feel so tired after this because it's a cardio exercise. I love it. I love it. Since I was
I
a
love
kid,
swim.
I love it.
I love swim. I love to swim, to put to. I love to do submerging,
Yeah.
to swim submerging, deeply, and you don't see. Just you don't hear. You just hear a breathing. I love it. Right. And it's the most swimming is the most complete exercise because it do everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's great for
congrats.
articulation.
Yeah, congrats. It's really good routine to swim
Yeah,
every day.
yeah, I need to do that because I'm a very anxious people, so I need to also control the anxious.
Yeah, like Louise said, is so silent. You can do a meditation swimming too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
And meditation is the control of breath and
Yes.
right, and swimming it's something like this too. You need to control.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of meditation ways. I like, for example, to close the eyes and to focus all my attention in everything that I'm hearing. So I try to understand the difference of the birds in the park, because it's a reserva florestal, so it have birds, it have alligators. So I try to focus my attention, to train my attention in all the elements that I'm hearing.
Oh, really
Yeah.
good.
This is one
Yeah.
of the meditations I do.
Yeah, really
to
good.
train the listening, né, of your hearing, and to focus your attention in something, in just one thing, you know, because our vision, we see, we have more information with something, with our vision. We see a lot of things in our vision, you know. We
Yes.
get a lot of information. When you close your eyes and you focus only in simple elements that are harmonical, because in São Paulo, for example, it's not harmonical. The sound of São Paulo is not really harmonical. But in a park, in a forest, the sounds are more harmonical.
Yeah.
Uh, Question 3. In what ways can discussing your feelings with others be helpful?
I think all the time we can discussing a thing with a friend, with a close person is good for us because you exchange feelings each other, and another person could provide for us a new a new point of view. We get stuck in our feelings if you don't share with another person. I think when we share with another person put the point of view and put our brain in our mind in a good way. I think it's really good to exchange feelings with another person.
It works well for me talking about my feelings. And I'm a very enthusiast of therapy. I love therapy because you can gain the tools to deal with your feelings. And this person, this specialist, doesn't know you in your life, in your personal life. So you can talk about almost everything that you can. So it works great for me talking about my feelings. And I'm a very open person. I think I'm very open, and it helps me to not judge me, I guess. When I talk about myself, I can't I when I hear myself talking about this, I don't judge myself. I can be more I have empathy, I don't know.
I also love therapy. In my opinion, everyone should do therapy, in my vision. And everyone should have a sex and do therapy. And yeah, I think it's good to discuss feelings with your others, people that are confident of yours. Né? I think we have, yeah, for example, how can I explain? The idea that to show emotions, you are you are being fragile, something like that, you know. Oh, you can't show your emotions, you can't show because it's not you, yeah, especially the negative. You can't show you are sad, you can't show you aren't good because yeah, you are fraco, né? Things like that. So I think nowadays it's better, but I remember in the past it has happened a lot. You need to be like a robot. So I think it's also very important to discuss feelings with your others, the significant others, confident others, because it's not a taboo. It's something human.
Yes, everyone get all the feelings. I feel all the feelings, you feel all the feelings, everyone.
Mhm.
Yes. My cat have many feelings too.
And they can understand your feelings when you're feeling down. I have this impression that cats knows when you're feeling down and they cuddle you sometimes.
Yes, is that. Is
It's very
that.
special. It's a very special bond.
Yeah, yeah.
Question 4. What strategies do you use to manage stress or anxiety when they arise?
We were just talking about meditation and I try to use it, but it's not like every time that I can, because you need to sit and to be silent where you can meditation sometimes, for in my case. And sometimes I can't even do this. I can't even sit in silence for a moment. So I try to like take a step away from everything that's making me feeling overwhelming, and I try to just be comfortable. I need comfort. I need to be in comfort, in a comfort place. If I can't, I don't know, go to the bathroom and be with myself to be okay. And stress is something different from anxiety for me, because I deal with stress like at work, college, in relationships. So I try to talk about this and not like just keeping to myself, as we are saying before. I try to express this in a way with my friends or therapist, to just to talk about it, and I can deal with this later.
Yeah, for me, I try to breathe when I get anxiety. I try to breathe and think about and breathe again, and take a shower. And shower is so powerful. Water is so powerful. When I take a shower, I try to breathe and do a little meditation too, with the feeling the water come fall down in my body, and feeling all the drops of water. And yes, this is a kind of meditation that get our brain more comfortable and avoid anxiety. But stressed, like Luis said, is totally different, because I get stressed with traffic jam all the time here in my city, because I to arrive in my work, I need to sair. I forgot the name, sair.
Leave.
Yeah, leave from my home. I don't know what time I need to stay stuck in the traffic jam, because if we don't have traffic jam, I arrive in my work in 10 minutes. But if we have traffic jam, I don't know. And last week, a pig goes to the, the road and take the road closed, and the pig go fugir. I don't know, fugir. Go out, fugir.
Cambia.
Yeah, go out, and many people try to take
Wow.
the pig go across the road to left and right, and the forest guard, try to take the pig, and the pig go away 1 hour in this kind of thing. And in the same time, andarilho, I don't know andarilho in English, go to the bridge, and the bridge closed too. Then the bridge closed and the road closed too. The traffic jam here is incredible. And is that
Because
it's
of a pig.
impossible because of the pig.
Wow. I'm surprised. Yeah. I remember it's now a news, I think 2 years ago, 3 years ago. em Rio de Janeiro, West Zone, from Zona Oeste, né? West, I think it's West. East
Yeah.
Zone. From BRT, there was a BRT, né? A station of BRT, that BRT is like a bus that has stations and has a specific, uma pista específica, né? So it has stations that you can, and in one of these stations, you need to go out by a ponte, né? Station it's between the ruas, and there were a alligator. The people couldn't pass. They were afraid of the alligator. Yeah. So about the strategies to manage stress and ancient. As you are both said, ancient is very different from stress. Also, anxious came from the fear, né? The root came from the fear. I have for both. I have a technique that helped me to be more stabilized. I think less anxious, less stressful to try to solve the problem, because sometimes we see a problem, that problem stresses us or can anxious us, and we need to calm more. My technical is to draw a square, is the breaking of the square. You draw a square, inspiring, hold, expire, relax. You try to draw the square. A square has os teus quatro lados iguais, né? So
Yes.
you try to do that. You can do
Yeah.
inside your mind if you can imagine it. I
For
can.
5 minutes,
No,
maybe.
you do for the time you want.
Okay.
You can do 3 times, 4 times, depends depends. I do. This is the first technique I do when I become more. I need when you are very. You need to.
Calm
Okay,
down.
calm down. Let's do that. This is the technical I use. I learned it with a yoga teacher. Very good.
Yeah.
I learned this technical from a yoga teacher. I think it's very good.
Yeah, is a good tip. Thank you.
Yeah. And also the water to be on the shower, it's another good way. If you have the opportunity to do that. For example, if you are at work, you can't do that. But
Yes.
you can draw the square inside your mind, for example.
Yes, yes. It's a good, really good tip.
It's
I really
great
like.
for visualization because I'm a very visual person, so I need
Yeah.
this the visualization. That's great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
has it's work with the synesthesia, because sometimes because you draw, né? It's more imagination, né? There are other meditations that people has difficulty to to visualize. I think to draw a square is very ludic. Okay. Question. I think we have a time for one or two more questions. Question 2. How do you identify when you are feeling happy or content?
Oh, so easy. If I'm happy, I'm happy. If I'm no happy, I'm no happy. I identify all the time. My face is different when I'm happy, and my body too, and I feel more talkative Then when I get sad, I get more introvert. I put all my feelings inside my mind. And when I'm happy, I'm open for everything.
I feel more open to others and open to another feelings. And I guess I tend to feel gratitude. I feel more grateful for this feeling. And sometimes it can be tricky, but I feel more careless. Like when I'm really happy, I want to, I don't know, I want to eat a fancy dinner, so I spend more money. And I don't know, I tend to be more irresponsible sometimes, but it's great. I guess it's for a great motivo. I forgot it, but it's the best feeling to feel because it shows on your body, on your face, and in the way you speak.
Yeah, for me, the happiness is more euphoric. I mean, you don't need to be very euphoric, but it's different from calm, you know. When you become calm, you are calm, I'm relaxed, I'm okay, I'm fine. It's different from happiness. Happiness, I think you feel more euphoric. As you
Yes.
said, for example, Luis said, for example, when I'm calm, I don't want to, when I am calm, I don't want to go in a restaurant to eat something very good to be pleasant, you know. I'm just here, okay. But it is happening when I am happy and I become a little euphoric. Uh, but I always try happy, to be happy. Great. I think grateful is different from happiness. Can be a little different.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I agree. Every feelings is a little bit different or
yeah,
big difference each other. Yeah. But
yeah,
happiness is the best feeling. I feel when I stay calm and calm, I feel a little bit depressed. I feel, oh, I'm so calm,
need
relax
more
and relax.
dopamine.
Yeah, I search about dopamine.
Yeah. No, I don't have a, pre- a prefer feeling. I prefer this. I think they all work. They all are important. You know. Obvious, I don't like to feel fear. I don't like to feel angry. I don't like to
Yeah.
feel. I don't like it. Obvious, I don't like it. But I don't have a specific preference of feeling. Yeah, I try to be a very positive person because the world is very complicated. We have so
Yeah.
many negative news, so it's difficult to be positive.
Yeah. As Luis said, and the feelings of gratitude is the best one
Mm.
because when I wake up and I open my window and I see the birds, the trees, and I feel um, cheia, I cheia é fio também, né? I feel. É,
Yeah,
Luiz,
I
fio,
feel
fio.
I feel
I guess you
feelings.
can
You
say
can
fulfill. I guess
fulfill,
I've
fulfill.
heard
Fulfill.
someone saying fulfill. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, of this feeling of gratitude, and I thank God to provide that beauty of nature, birds, etc. Oh, yeah, I think the feelings of gratitude is the best one.
Yeah, because happiness It's like a dopamina, né? You do something
Yes,
you really like.
yes,
The gratitude is when you try to you train your mind to be comfortable, to be grateful to the small things of their life.
yes, yes. The
So
best one.
yeah, I think because I think grateful is a little bit similar. It's a bit different from the happy. So 5 minutes to finish. Conclusions. How was the immersion? How about the team we talked about, and how was the immersion for yours?
I love this subject. I think it's great for us to talk about it because it's so even it's so personal. It's so common. We can identify ourselves with each other. And I love talking to Wanda. I think you have like great insights every time I see you
Thank
in
you.
immersions.
Yeah.
You have like great point of view. And I guess I participated in one of your immersions in the past, entirely like a month ago, and I try to participate more because it's great talking to you too. And I love the subject. I know it was like a AI suggest, but it's great.
Yeah. Uh, I remember your face for no, but I'm terrible to remember names.
Me too. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Me too.
Okay. So sometimes someone appears in my immersion. I see the name and the name was, who are you? And the people open the camera and, oh, it's you. And now I
Me too.
remember. Yeah. So thanks. I also enjoyed to talk about the subject. Uh, I think feelings is common. Everyone feel feelings. So everyone can talk about their feelings. So for me, it's one of the most universal subjects we can talk about. The most universal subjects, but I think for many people can be a very difficult issue. Uh, it's interesting to think about that because it's one of the most universal just subjects because everyone feels, everyone has feelings in their life, but it's not that easy to talk about for everyone.
Yeah. Mostly for men, I think a woman is more open feeling, open heart than man. Man, so I have two sons, and I don't see they talk with feelings each other. They talk
Yeah,
about games, they talk about football, but they don't talk about deep feeling. They
yeah,
talk
but
with me, but they don't talk with each other.
it is mostly because of the machine structure that the man can't talk about
Maybe,
feelings. Can't
maybe,
talk about things. They need to be reached. They need to be to have a specific behavior. Feelings is
maybe is
from
that.
woman. They associate figures of feelings, of things like that, of the woman, because most of the creation, the patriarchal creations, machismo. That
Yeah,
men can't chorar, for example, can't
cry.
show
Yeah,
they are fear, can't show negative feelings.
yes, yes.
Our culture creates, unfortunately,
Yeah,
our machismo
poor
creates
thing.